What is up, everybody? This is Kyle from the TF Review, here with a review that I've been wanting to do for some time now, Generations Wheeljack. Now, before I get into this review, I want to thank my friend, The Darkness from TFW 2005. He picked up this toy for me. He picked up Thundercracker and Cup. And yeah, he's an awesome dude. So thanks for that, and I hope you guys enjoy my review. So here we have Wheeljack in his alt mode, which is a beautifully paint-aped alt mode, but you can't really show him off without bringing in Reveal the Shield Turbo Tracks. They're both basically made out of the same molds. They're both pretty much identical, except there are a few small differences. Like the kneecaps are different, and of course the extended front bumper effects kit thing. And Wheeljack has a spoiler. TurboTrax does not. Those are pretty much your main differences in terms of the mold. The actual figures themselves are pretty much the same. The transformations are the same. And Trax does have a rub sign because he is part of the Reveal the Shield line. And yeah, I mean, they're both very nice. But this is a review of Wheeljack. So, Trax, go away. Wheeljack has got some fantastic paint apps, including the green stripe. I would have liked it if they would have included the green stripe to go up right there, because it is molded into the plastic, but I shouldn't be complaining. I really like the windshields. A lot of people complain about this back part not being transparent, but there's a pretty obvious reason for that, and that's because this whole back part is molded white plastic, so it would be impossible to make that clear. Just like TurboTrax is his little rocket things, Wheeljack has two exhaust pipes. Well, they're exhaust pipes in his alt mode, but when you take them off, and in his robot mode, they of course become Wheeljack's wrenches, which is definitely a nice little feature. Yeah, not a lot to say about him. He's awesome. Let's get into transformation. Now, Wheeljack's transformation is almost the same as a TurboTrax, maybe about 95%. There are a few small differences, and I will share them to you. Now, to transform him, first you want to do is take his wrenches. You can just put them down for now. Then you want to flip the back piece up. His arms pop out. He does normally come with a gun, which is the same as TurboTrax's gun, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of there. You can throw it to the side. And then after you flip this back, you want to take the legs and pull them out, and that sort of unlocks the whole body. And then you want to take these parts right here, which will become his doors, and fold them back, and pull them, and hold them up. And, you know, for now you can just leave them like that. They're not, you know, they're kind of in the way during the normal transformation, so it's nice to just get them out of the way. Yeah, and then I guess we can transform the legs. Just want to pull them a little bit, make sure they're all the way out, and separate them. And to get his feet out, you kind of need to wiggle it around a little bit, and they just come out. And basically the feet are the backside of TurboTrax's feet. Now, to get his arms and his head correct, you want to take his arm, fold it around, and then do the same on this side. Take it down, fold it around, and then what you want to do, and this is the part that really frustrates me about this in particular Wheeljack, not Wheeljack itself, but the fact that the joints in this toy are just unbearably tight, and you'll see. Right there, his arm just popped off. It is like practically impossible to get his freaking head out. And yeah, there's different ways you can sort of force Wheeljack up. Just grab his belly, lift it up, and that'll do, despite the fact that it's tight, and I fear that I'm going to break it every time I do it. But yeah, then you want to take these wheels right here, fold them to the side. Now, you can't fold them to the front like TurboTrax's wheels, but I just like them to the side. I think it's A little bit more Wheeljack-like. And then you want to take his wings that you moved out earlier. Fold his little bit out. Do the same on this side. Fold it out. And then you want to go to the back and adjust it. And you can see those two little pegs. Just lift them up like that. Just lift them up like that. Now lastly, you want to take this little bit, just like TurboTrax, lift it up, and then he pegs into those two little holes right there. So just peg them in. And there we have Generations Wheeljack. I really like the way they used the TurboTrax mold and still made it unique to a Wheeljack. I mean, it really fits his character really well. Yeah, let me show you. He's got some really nice silver paint apps all over, like the wings and the little vents that go on his side. And now on his head sculpt, you can see that the little sides of his head are clear, unlike the Takara version, which has which is all silver. And I honestly really prefer the clear, because when Wheeljack talks, he talks like this. You know, his whole like side of his head lights up. And that's me. I got my little thing. I mean, that's not a gimmick of the toy. I've got my little light, my little Autobot light. And I love that. I really, really love that. He does have these things so you can, you know, clip the gun on top. And if you wanted to, you can clip the exhaust pipes on here, just like the rockets on TurboTrax. But really, this is how you want your Wheeljack to look. It looks awesome. I love this toy, despite the tight joints. Now for articulation, he's pretty much got the same amount of articulation as TurboTrax. His arms are on a ball joint. They can move in and out and rotate 360 degrees, but they are hindered by his little wings. His wings, normally, I'm sure on other toys, they would be able to move up and down, but the joints are so tight that they don't on mine. His head is on a ball joint. His elbows are double jointed due to the transformation, but it still gets some awesome poses out of it. His legs, much like all Deluxes, are on ball joints, and they do bend at the knee. And his feet are also on ball joints, so you can stand him however you want. Now, one thing I really do like about this robot mode is that, unlike Trax, the wheels, they go down to the very base. Whereas Trax, they were, you know, stuck in the little wheel well thing. And yeah, I really like that. Now, if you're a fan of Wheeljack, you're definitely going to want to pick up this figure. I mean, Wheeljack is just awesome, all around. I highly recommend it. He's got a lot of articulation. If you like the TurboTrax mold, then you're going to love this mold. He's definitely worth picking up if you can find them. They're starting to be a lot more common. And yeah, highly, highly recommended. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at the TF Review, and have a good evening, everybody.